I once heard that trauma isn't exclusively your own, but instead is hereditary.
An inheritance, if you will, passed down from generation to generation.
A common thread of sorts, tying the family together. Can you imagine
how the harsh things my father held onto now have their hold on me? His anger, a birthmark visible whenever I'm triggered. My blood is a beaten Baltimore boy made ravenous from walking through neighborhoods that wanted him dead.
Can you imagine? I, a fatherless boy, chasing the shadow of the man I created in the chasm of my mind, until love turned to indignation, only to realize the journey has turned me into the very shadow of the man my heart has resented for so long. The way inheritance works is so crazy, because my grandfather was a pastor.
My grandfather was a craftsman, built nothing for his family but an empire of beer bottles every blue moon.
He learned at an early age that Christ can wipe your sins away. And that's why he loved his spirits clear, his affliction with addiction, a disease in which it would take his offspring to heal.
Hoping we might see someone wiser, but his core light was hidden under cults and cobras,
cause his father and his father's father all stared down its crescent wave, unsure if they would survive. Left to drown they sorrow away, basking in the moonlight, knowing that even that has its dark side. Even though I know being black is a gift, it doesn't feel like it. When in my present state, all I've inherited is a slave name and the fear of white folk in my presence. A reminder that though I may walk free, there is still misery of how these stairs convicted me. And though my genealogy still remains untethered to its own history, I've unwillingly inherited the curse of this nation's legacy.
No generational wealth, but I got a handful of hand-me-down hate that my ancestors wore before me.
It does not fit me. That's not my size, but it is my birthright.
And I want wholeness to be home, but my ancestry has been afflicted by black holes in my DNA that no light can escape, so daily I have to find a way to illuminate the parts of me that will hurt from exposure to new understanding.
Cause breaking generational curses is to be both murderer and martyr. Can you imagine being the one who kills our destructive familial bond and then being put to death for being the one brave enough to heal?
I'm not the ghost of my father's haunted past. I'm the flesh rewriting its trauma into love myself letters.
I'm not the shadow of my father's absence. I am the personification of healing, finding meaning in this body. For I've gone against genealogy. I've hassled hereditary horrors. I've denied my inheritance. Can you imagine me choosing to live?